Hello everybody, myself Victor. Welcome back to Mugenics here on the channel. We are ready to go for the next Mugenics run. And yes, I did skip everything over because I didn't really do any maintenance on the house side of things. I didn't even let it go for another day. I just ran straight into the next run. So here we are, and I've done the liberty of already getting our classes and items done. We have Doof, who is our amazing cat, our amazing Sphinx, and they are now going to be our Tinkerer. I ended up going with Doof as a Tinkerer because of Shriek, and they were very low on int, so I decided to give them a Tinkerer because they get +4 int, and then I'm also giving +5 int here total for the book. I mean, and that's because we have Paper Bag. Your charisma is equal to your highest other stat, which in this case is going to be int, so very, very good mana here. And Shriek is going to come in very handy as we have to go to the moon to deliver the burning rock or whatever. So Nemi is going to be our cleric. Sharing is caring, +2 speed. When you pick a non-coin pickup, allies gain the same effect, which is really neat. Then we also have Open Wounds, which is a very, very strong melee attack that clerics can use. Also, we have Rally. That's going to go very, very well with Ty, who is going to be our hunter. And I did give him Smelling Salts, of course, give him the Nightmare Hat and Boxing Gloves, and also the Scalding Orb. Feed it to the man on the moon, in the moon. Toss it to allies when avoid taking with open weapon slots to avoid taking burn 3 each turn. So we got to be careful of that. Soren is going to be our mage, and Soren did start with Jolt, got Inspire, and then 1, which is the one where if you cast 1 and only 1 spell, that will basically give us an extra cast, a free cast. And I also need to give him, give him backflip 2. Yeah, let's give him backflip 2. So yeah, I know that the fish necklace is good, but it doesn't go with anything that we have right here. So here we go. So Ty is going to be holding onto the Scalding Orb. I did pause to think about Flower Mix, but I do want to bring the flowers here. Let's take the worn one instead. And if I end up having to de-equip these, then that's fine. So we're going to lock in and get rocking and rolling. Act 2, here we go. Of course you can, Soren. All right. So the goal is to get to the man in the moon, and it's been a while since we've had to do that fight. Mostly because we were stuck with the you know what quest, but that gets blocked there. All right, so let's go for. I'm gonna go for the mana regen right away, and then what we want to do is we want to get these Pishis out immediately. So I'm gonna use Nemi to go around here. Now we're gonna take some Thorns damage. That's fine. 8 damage there, totally fine. And then now we have a bomb. We have a small bomb because we have the top hat equipped on Doof. So there's no way for us to safely take this down over here. So I think what I'm going to do instead, well, let's toss the bomb first. Let's see. We can do this. That's a big bomb. That would kill it though, I think. Yeah, there we go. Now what we can do is we can craft a weapon. We have a stick. Got ourselves a stick. And let's move over here. I don't want to pick this up because I want to have Nemi. Nemi actually procs stealth from the survivalist hats. That's very nice. Or we can go here and get some mana. Let's go here and get some mana instead. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a bonus move. Well, in that case, because we have the Obi. Ha! There we go. We got the scrap necklace, and we can throw the stick. 12 crit there for Doof. Oh my gosh, we can craft another one. And we get a bomb, too. Oh, my goodness. Well, go back over here and wait. Oh, yeah, he also has dysentery, so we have to worry about that. Ty did get tower defense, which is good. So we have to throw this to an ally to make sure that we don't get burning damage at the end of the turn. Also, allies with open weapon slots to avoid each turn. So I have to throw this now. So it's like hot potato, kind of. So let's do this. What? I don't get that. I thought I would have to toss that in order to I thought I would have to toss that in order to avoid that from happening, but Okay. We need some, we need a little bit of rewarding here, I think, Eugenics, because that doesn't make any sense to me. Give two mana to a unit. Yeah, that's going to be a real big problem here. So when does it allocate its damage then, game? We're not in range of anything, and we can't stay here, but the range of the species... Yeah, let's just go over here, because I don't know what's going on. There you go. Yeah. Oh, apparently that's blocked. So it does a 3 burn AoE, is that what I'm seeing? Nice crit there by Ty. Let's get a Shriek over here after we use the bomb. I think this is gonna be in range. Nice crit there. We're gonna fear the Pishi. And we get Spitball. Spitball does it deals 3 damage, but it also puts out fire. Let's see if it works here. Oh, we're out of range. And we can't use it on ourselves. Oh, whatever. Okay, now we're gonna have to heal. So you see that we get the effect of everything. Then we can't really do anything else here. All we can really do is bait the trap. Okay, so it goes to 5. Just get us out of here. Okay, so I thought it would inflict burn 3 if and only if we didn't get rid of it, but apparently not. Okay, so we need to get a cleanse immediately. So I am going to use the furry dice to re-roll here. Healing Fall, Anoint, Chosen Warrior, which is pretty dang good, or Holy Weapon. Chosen Warrior is very, very good for offense. We may need that for... As much as I would love to get a heal. Yeah, so this is going to become problematic real quick on the desert here. No. Well, if you screw me here, game, I swear to God. Okay, we healed 1 health. I'm gonna do my standard buy the empty water bottles here. What is that? Skeleton Shambler. We could also just keep it on the same person on Ty, but I don't know who has the burning. I don't know who has it anymore. Okay, Doof. Now we can get water from these cacti, but unfortunately we didn't bring the I did not bring the... Yeah, that's right, we can move. I didn't bring the water bottles, is what I mean. There we go. We can still craft. Got a shard of glass, which is not going to do anything, although it can inflict bleed. But it's only melee range. Unless we throw it, which I'm going to. We might be able to just take out the Shambler here with Doof. Nice, there we go. Good crit. Doof making the big time play. Okay, so Ty is the one who starts with it. So let's get Ty within range. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to attack because they're Pishies. So this should give us burn 3, yeah. Tree Lightning Bolt, it deals 1 damage and knocks the unit. It hits 3 tiles in the direction it's facing, which is not going to do much for us. So, yeah, Soren got kind of the rough end of the stick here. I think what we're just going to do is just give. Let's give Nemi the extra magic or the extra mana. We're just going to have to wait. They took the baited, nice, turned it around, got the crit. Yeah, we need to get some heals. Got 6 mana here. This is going to heal everyone for 7. We can go heal for 6 now. And then we can heal for 7 on the next turn. And Nemi's still stealthed. I want to get in range for the Shriek. I probably should have attacked first, but we can still throw this. I think this maybe hits. No. Okay. Remember, we can hit these from the side, so let's try to get a flank. Could go here, but I think, yeah, they're going to be in the negative zone by then. There we go. Get 8. Another one. Another 8. Another reload because of the Nightmare Hat. Very nice. Ty's going to have to take a lot of damage here. Okay, so we'll be able to give mana twice this turn now. It's only gonna be 4 mana, but at least we're in attack range now of this Pishi. It's damage there. No one's feared, so it's not gonna do anything. Heal everybody because we need it. And then we can rally Soren. There we go. Very nice. All right, Doof. If we can get out of this round before the burning damage ticks over on Ty, that would be ideal. Go for a craft. Bamba. Then we can craft again. I guess that works. Nice. What is that? Soren got charisma. Okay. Hyper Beam. Forbidden Frost, Cryo Heal. Ooh, Cryo Heal might actually be incredible with this. If we have to put out the fire, this is the way to do it right here. Yeah, it's there's nothing, there's no question about it, no doubt. And that also makes them wet too. A Fukumen. Counter the first 2 attacks you receive each battle. Huh. Yes. I'm gonna take the smelling salts off of Ty, because we're gonna need to get him frozen in a hurry. Which, now that I think about it, may not be the best. That may not be the best. He may not be the best cat to use that on, because we want him attacking. We don't want him to waste a. No. He won't waste a turn because he won't freeze. Never mind. Yeah, that's perfect. Car battery, an electric melee attack that has 50% chance to chain to another enemy within 3 tiles, can only be used while at full mana. Okay. Pill bottle. Okay, so mini boss time. Let me make sure. Yeah, so Ty has an empty water bottle, so this should be fine. Oh no. Marshmallow scares me a lot. She is quite scary. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna use Chosen Warrior now. And as you see right here, every mana that we use on any cat that's next to Doof, he gains that mana. There you go. So we're getting 7 mana this turn. Marshmallow. Now, Marshmallow, the problem with her is that she does charm when she licks something. So we want to try to control her by doing that. And I don't want to go on the flowers because they're just going to catch on fire. Gonna reload. All right, so her blessing is already gone, which is good. Now let's see if we can get a fear on her. There we go. Very nice. I don't want to push her towards us. I want to push her away from us. But I also kind of want to hit these. I want to hit the cacti. There we go. Yeah, pogo stick. Boing. Throw it at her. There we go. And let's move away. Let's go back towards Nemi. Actually, no. Let's go towards Soren, because of course. That's like a 30% chance that happened, by the way. So if my calculations are correct, this should not freeze Ty. This should just make him wet and also stop the burn. There we go. He's a genius. He's an actual genius. We fear the cactus. Well, that's great. Okay. There we go. So we need to get a heal. Dude, tooltip, go away. There we go. And we need to get her feared again. Look at that. So full water bottle, and we don't have to worry about the burning. That's amazing. I'm setting out the bait traps here just so if Marshmallow gets another turn before we can fear her, we have a way of dealing with it. And I think we're just fine right here. Yeah, let's get the shriek out. We get a spitball, so we can put this. We can put these fires out. I'm gonna use double shriek on her, so we get 2 fear and 4 madness on her. And she's still staying within range of Ty's pings here. There we go. And we don't want to use any we don't want to use any other casts here, but I can go in the tall flowers and get a lot of mana back. There we go. Look at that. Shriek doing work. Now we could get greedy here. I do want to use open wounds, but we can't quite get to Marshmallow. I'm going to deliberately catch myself on fire. That way we can refill the water bottle here. And I don't think she's in range. Oh, she is in range for well, let's use Chosen Warrior first. We could trigger a rally attack, which I probably should do, but let's do that and then get a heal. There we go. All right, the blessing's out. Now Ty's ready to go. We could chug if we really wanted to. I don't think we need to. Look at the range of this. 9 damage there. Get a reload. 9 damage there again. And I think we're still going to get... Yeah, we are going to get a Shriek off anyway, but I don't think Marshmallow is going to make it anyway. Get a stick. Come over here. Poker. There we go. No damage taken at all against Marshmallow. Man, oh man. I love this build here that we have for Doof. Mech suit. What? Summon a mech suit that can be piloted? Excuse me? Spawn a decoy that explodes when it dies. Eureka. Gain 3 tech and Madness 1. Or just gain 1 tech. Ooh, wow. I can't say no to... I can't say no to mech suit. I have to see it. Yeah, we don't need any water. We got plenty here. So we get rhinestone stickers, sparkles, sure. Then citrus berry. Yeah, we don't really need citrus berry right now. We need to fill these water bottles though. Do we go hard mode here? F it, we ball. Ty the Chosen Warrior. Let's get him healed, and we can move if we want to. There you go. Everyone gets 2 shield. Very nice. Okay, well, we can get a turn 1 mech suit. So, summon a mech that can be piloted. Well, first I want to use this bomb. And I want to hit as many things as possible with this bomb. Okay. Now, let's summon the mech. Oh my god. What the heck is this thing? Dash punch with knockback 3. Fire the machine guns. Dash forward and light fires in your path. Eject. What? That is incredible. I love... Dude, Tinkerers. Tinkerer lovers, where are you at? A dash punch with knockback 3. We can still move. And use the guns. Oh my god. That is incredible. I'm so glad that I took the mech suit. Let's get a kill with this bird here. There you go, 14 crit. I mean, we just had to do it. Look at this, Ty already with a double kill. Use the bait trap out. I don't know if Soren can cast Cryo Heal on himself. There's the counter attack from Nemi. Maybe, oh, he can. He can cast it himself. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, I want to give. There we go. So we get to give 4 mana next turn. We can't really do anything here. Doesn't do any damage. Okay. All right, they took the bait. There we go. Brought him right into Ty's range. Well, that one's not gonna. It's open wound's not gonna do anything there. So let's get a heal on the mech suit, and then I guess rally on the mech suit. Okay, look, we are not supposed to hit each other. That was a funny counter though. That actually triggered the counter on Nemi. There you go. Take a swig. 14 crit. Oh my gosh, Ty is already reaching legend status here. Let's pass the smoldering orb. Scalding orb, I mean. And now we can test to see if it works on Soren himself here. Well, first let's get closer to someone who's going to use mana. Oh no, that's fine. He's fine right there. I can't hit that. I cannot hit this lizard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze myself. There we go. Yeah, and now his water bottle's full. Cool. And then we can still inspire here if I want to, which I do. This is going to ruin our 1 passive, but whatever. Because we got a freaking mech, dude. And we missed. How did we? Oh, it's because we're blind. What's the blind? 30% chance. Okay, just making sure, game. There we go. Ty leveled up and got Dex. Already at 11 Dex. Egg sack trap, heavy shot, picnic, and extend. Give a unit +3 range and reach until the end of their next turn. That might be great for healing. I never really like trap builds, I'm gonna be honest. Let's try extend. I've never taken this ability before. What's that? Mud. Oh yeah, mud mask. Got a neck grub. Blessing shield. We have anyone with the open neck slot? We do not. Maybe we can give him a shield. Might as well. Nope. Well, the sparkle already landed, and that gave Soren a lot of speed. Apparently, all stats up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to deliberately set Nemi on fire. And then we can do this to heal up the burn, but also to get that bottle filled. Now we can take that and douse it off. Very nice. We have nothing to attack here, so I'm just going to grab a coin because we are broke. We're like broke. Thump. Can only be damaged from behind. And landed on a cactus. Okay, so the water bottle is now filled. There's our flowers. We have big flowers. There's a warrior on. You know what? Give it to freaking Ty. Or not Ty, but Doof. Why not? You know. Okay, I want to get behind. I don't know if we're going to be able to get there. Probably not. Unless we can move again. The problem is we can't use Shriek. I wonder if that thing can be. You know, we can push it, I think. No, we can't. I wonder if this thing can be feared. It most likely can. Because if I use the mech, then I can't get out of it until I eject. Let's go for the fear. We can actually Shriek and fear these two. We can still get in the mech. Oh, we can teleport. And yes, we can move after it. Oh my gosh. Okay, the mech suit might be the coolest thing ever. Oh, Doof, you legend. You freaking legend, dude. Let's give +3 reach to Nemi, and then we're going to move off of the flowers here. And I can't quite hit the snake. I can't hit either one of them. We'll just wait. Now, I don't know if... I'm not sure if Doof takes the damage or if it's just the mech suit that takes the damage. So we can actually heal from here. Look at this. Look at that +3 reach. You can also attack with that, too, if I really, really wanted to. But it only affects the basic attack, though. We can't really do anything here. I think we just chill. Yeah, you don't get to do that again. I don't think we're going to be able to hit this Pishi. Yeah, we don't have enough mana. Then we can put out the fire here, refill up the water bottle. Yeah, we're just not in range of the Pishi. Let's grab this coin at least, and we can go get the other two. I hate that we're not doing anything with Ty, but there's just nothing to do. We have to wait for this Pishi to get out of here. Go get a 2 heal on the mech. Oh, you're gonna regret that, son. Let's see, how are we going to... I don't know if the trample will kill him or not. We moved one too far, I think. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is great. Tinkerers, man. Soren got level 3 and also got a charisma up. Splash damage. Your basic attack deals 2 splash damage. 3. Every third spell you cast in a turn is cast twice. Death's Door and then dealer. Yeah, give me that splash damage. Peace symbol. If you end your turn without dealing damage, gain +1 shield. I still like having the reroll there. That's great for a future cleric, though. Enemies have some coins on the ground. Yeah, take them. And we got 2 coins. Now we'll take the rare candy. It's going to be Ty, who got speed as a hunter. That's amazing, dude. Rubber arrows are so good. Thrill of the hunt. At the end of each battle, if you kill at least 3 enemies, gain 1 dex permanently. Survivalist, 4 healing consumables, and a full water bottle are added to your inventory. No. Give me rubber arrows. Mama Leech. Mama Leech is good. That could be good for later runs. All right, well, you know the score. We got to go to the crater and beyond. So, who's it going to be? All right. So Zodiac. He's in a really bad spot for himself, which is fine by me. Definitely want to get him in range of Ty. Ty has a full water bottle too. Can't do anything right now, so I'm just going to wait. Although I may have been able to attack this. I may have been able to attack this cactus and would have hit Zodiac. That might have been a mistake there. Chosen Warrior on Ty, of course. Let's throw out our flowers here. And then we're going to move behind this box and just chill. Now Doof might be able to get into fear range of Zodiac. I don't think he's safe here. He's definitely safe here, but that's not much of a move. There we go. Get the madness and fear. I want to push him into this cactus. I don't think it's going to be possible unless I do it here, but that's going to bomb ourselves. So let's try to get the chicken too. Why not? Okay, we have a glass shard. that proc Zodiac, so he's got to reload right now. Now we don't want Zodiac killing that chicken. Okay, Zodiac is feared and confused, but he reloaded anyway. Okay, there's some water there. Now we can do a splash attack, which is going to hit both Zodiac and the chicken and kill it. There we go. There we go. I don't think bait trap works on Zodiac, but we can try. We can give reach 3 range. Let's give it to Soren instead. There you go. So the burn didn't go off. Yeah, he's totally blocked in right there. We have enough. So he can't shoot through this because it's bugged. Okay, now it's dead. I'm gonna fear him again. We can hit here. Okay. There you go. We inspired. There's no reason to freeze him right now. No reason to freeze anyone. Let's just make him waste a bullet here. He's feared. Ty pinged him. Yeah, we need to get a heal on Doof. Nine damage there. 9 damage there, but no kill. I want him to use all of his bullets, all of his shots. Let's move Ty back a bit. And let's give range to Nemi so we can get a heal on Doof. There we go. If Zodiac lasts that long, he may not. We're just gonna keep harassing him with Shriek here. Oh, we moved in the only spot it can't reach. Are you kidding me? Well, we can Shriek him now. Let's refill that water bottle. Okay, he's running far, far away. He should get pinged here. Or not. And that is how you take down Zodiac. No problem at all. Nemi got int, nice. Blessed. Gain +1 to 2 random stats at the start of each turn. Caretaker, when you heal another unit, heal yourself for half that amount. Top off. When you heal another unit over their max HP, you both gain shield. Tinkerer's Soul. Tinkerer's ability, 4 int. Oh my gosh. But Nemi doesn't really have any self-heals, but 4 int. And Tinkerer abilities? I can't say no to that. That's 4 int, dude. Backstabs inflict bleed 1, and then Geode use melee attack. Melee attack use 15 to 30 coins is pretty good. We might as well equip, if we're gonna stick with this Ty build, then we might as well equip some weapons on other people too. Chum bucket. I mean, Soren, I guess we can put a weapon on Soren. That's fine. All right, we're going to keep on going. Remember, everybody, if you're enjoying these longer episodes, make sure you click the like button, also the hype button if you have any hype points. A lot of people have been using them on the Mugenics episode, and it shows with the numbers. And thank you, everybody, for everyone who's been doing that. All right, we'll go to the crater. I have not been to the crater for a while. It's going to be the infested pair. These two are annoying and dangerous. Luckily, Nemi started next to Ty. Now, we don't actually want to give them flowers. This does count as water here, this creep tile. Whatever we do, we don't want to get hit. The sprouts, I don't think they will. Yeah, they won't possess us right now. We just need to keep the sprouts under control. And that's what tower defense is going to be good for. Eight damage there, get a reload. Bait the trap, move him away. I want to use Shriek here. I don't want to get closer to these things. There we go. Caught him on fire. What? That's supposed to be an attack game. Get out of here. We need to get over here so we can get some mayhem going. We're gonna take 1 damage on Doof, who is kind of hurt. But we can at least get close to Nemi. All right, Soren. Let's move Soren into the creep. Let's get everyone together. We can heal this off. It's no big deal. It does take away from our. It does take away from our movement, but that's fine. Yeah. See these sprouts here will possess anyone, and they've almost killed us before. I should have done that next to Doof. At least they're burning. I swear, dysentery's gone off every single... I mean, every single round it's gone off. And we've got to get these sprouts out of here. I don't know if the burn is gonna hurt our corpse or not. I don't want to take a chance of attacking a corpse. The bramble hurts a little bit. Yeah, there's the 4 mana we get from the double cast. You know, everything's on fire. We might be able to get some good damage here. We're just going to have to go for it with Nemi. Let's get a hit here. 16 crit. Open wounds, please crit. 22, there we go. All right. Nemi getting it done. I think it's mech time. Obviously, I don't want to punch here. I got to be careful of moving, though. I don't want to hit this. I don't want to hit the corpse. This is all you. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because they can't move. We just have to kill them. Orange got that. And then we can inspire. Okay. Oh, they're running. Okay. Well, I don't agree with the tie down. Doof got Dex. Mr. Mega, your explosions are larger, deal +1 damage. Shrapnel, when you break an item, gain +1 thorns. Duct tape. Items you craft stay with you between battles, but become cursed and hot-blooded. Burn you inflict is increased by 1. Let's go Mr. Mega, because why not? We're starting off with a bomb every round anyway. I am not going hard mode in the crater. I have not been here enough to do that, so that one ain't happening. Gonna examine it. We got Mega Poop. You poop beyond when you move. Spawn 2/3 pickups whenever you destroy a poop. 4 shield -1 charisma. Not bad, but I think I'm content with where we're at right now. We need to get Ty some healing immediately. What was Ty's injury? He's poisoned. How did he get poisoned? -1 int and constitution. That is awful. That is straight up awful. Okay, we got an ambush here. Yeah, give the lad the alpha. Okay, what are these things again? Spawns bramble tiles and pulls units towards them. What the heck are these things? Tremblo. If a melee attack, its melee attack inflicts stun and spawns rocks. Can suck rocks towards it and eat them to shield and brace. Okay, well. Eight shield on these things. Good lord. This is gonna catch everything on fire over here. See how big these explosions are. Oh wow, yeah, that could almost hit us, but it won't. Mr. Mega, look at that. They're just all dead. The mech suit, baby. Remember, this is turn 1, by the way. Or turn 0, I should say. Get that water bottle filled up. Put out that fire. Man, I love that, dude. It's so good. I kind of deliberately want to go catch myself on fire. So we can heal. God, that constitution down is horrible. Can we use rally on the mech? I wonder. We need to get some coins here. We can. Well, that was a one-turn kill on that. Thanks to the ambush round. Soren got int. And more speed is always nice. More int is just more int. No constitution, unfortunately. We're not really using a lot of mana, so let's go for speed. Braid wires, an electric melee attack that can chain through adjacent units. Examine. Got a stick and black mushroom. Okay. We have these things. There are rocks around. Saw the mana tick there from Doof. And I don't think we really need to move here. These things will move to us, so. We are in range there. Okay. Not in range of that. A little 2 mana there. Oh, they have little guys on the back of them. They're like rock sharks. Kind of like them. Oh man, Ty's about to do some work here. 1 kill, it spreads. Two kills with a crit, nice. I'm going to deliberately toss this to Soren so he can fill up his water bottle. Geo broke. That works. Why doesn't we spawn it on a unit? Ah. I mean, the mech suit is quite possibly the coolest move in the game. Ty got speed. We need Constitution. I'm not even looking at anything else. Speed and Constitution, I'll take it. A fast hunter is a good hunter. DNA multiplier. What the hell is that? Doubles the status effects. Doubles all status effects that get applied to you. Huh. So if you use that on like a bird killing build or something, you could become a monster. Then we got Constitution. And Nemi's got a lot of stuff that we don't really need. I'm not going to re-roll these options, of course, because this is our stat round. More int is just more mana. Okay. I think Alien Overgrowth is the one that is sprouts and stuff. I don't know what the Shimmer is. Or Geomagnetic Storm. I think that one's just a bunch of rocks that float. We have the ability to get fire, so let's go. And this is going to be brambles everywhere too. And that's going to be really tough for what's his name to run through. Okay, so Soren right now has the Scalding Orb. Okay, there's these things here. It's melee attack inflicts possessed. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. This is where the mech is going to come really in handy. I want to get out of this grass here, because it's going to catch on fire. Yeah, that's fine. Can make Doof the alpha, although I don't know if the alpha status spreads to the mech or not. Everyone gets 2 mana. I like that. Big flowers. The amoebas. Oh, that's right. They pick up stuff. This one's using the rock as shields. The brambles are just messing with everything. Yeah, that's the champion. This will kill both of the possessed kittens immediately. Maybe not. I know what will, though. There we go. And we are protected by the brambles here, so even if the possessed kittens get to us, they can't. They won't be able to. Oh no, they will be able to. No, they can't. They can't hit us. And even if they do, Ty is going to be there. Ty with the ping. There's one. Get you out of there. There's 2. That one died for some reason. And yeah, Ty is just knocking him down. Let's give range to Give it to Soren.
No.
Yeah, and they're all dead. I didn't even get a chance to refill my water bottle. Doof got Dex, and Doof could use a little bit of HP or more int. Let's get that HP up. I think we're good with 10 int and 10 charisma right now. That might be a little bit too safe, but I'd rather be safe than sorry in this game. Dirt Clawed Necklace. All right. The heck are these things? Raider Creepers. Shoots rocks or dashes forward, leaving an amoeba behind. It can only be damaged from the front. Well, that is not going to be a problem. All of this is about to be set on fire thanks to the bomb from Doof. Rockhead, spin attack. I guess that dealt no damage. Huh. Okay. Well, let's not put out the fires yet, or put out the plants yet, because they're about to get caught on fire. That was definitely hit from the front. I don't care what you say, game. If we can hit Pisces from the side, we should be able to hit these things from the side too. Okay, so it is blocked, I guess, from the front. Splash damage took down the sprouts. Mr. Mega is almost too effective. Why'd you have to be there, Ty? Sorry, Ty. The sacrifice had to be made. I'll make it up to you. And this just kills our movement, but we broke the rock off of the headless now, and that didn't help us. Oh, but apparently they can still attack, and even though they're feared, and also madness. This is a champion. You shouldn't have turned that way, friend. Put a bait trap out. Could take a swig, but I think we'll just wait. Nice crit there on Splash. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, we need to get Soren to heal fast. Soren's at 1 HP. I'm gonna cryo freeze him because he's in trouble here. Let's attack first if we can. Oh, we can't really do much. I don't want him to attack himself. We have to freeze now. Nice ping there by Ty. We couldn't freeze ourselves because of the burn. But he backflipped out of there. Yeah, you need to get going. $12 crit there from Nemi. 36 crit from Nemi. Oh, and these things still remain, though, of course. Good backflip there by Soren. Ty is just pinging them with the splash damage here. They're smart enough to go in the creep, apparently. We really need Doof's mech right now. $12 crit there. I mean, that'll work. I think this would fear Ty if we went here. We can't let this thing get another attack off with that rock. It's gonna fear Soren. Of course, it's the only place that I can't freaking go. Well, we put the fire out. Big counterattack there. We got one of them dead. We've got to kill this thing here. We can go back. We can refill the water bottle. That's no problem. There we go. Get that stupid thing out of here. We can actually hit this from way downtown with the double crit. Look at that. Ty showing you why hunters are the best. Oh, they attack from the front automatically. That's the reason why I could attack. Thorn's in trouble. Yeah, not having the mech here really hurt us. Let's move here and give him some mana. Of course, it gets the shield. Nice crit there. Still alive, huh? This is the only one that hasn't gone yet. Oh, that's a rock. Never mind. I'm stupid. Gonna deal 6 damage. I don't want to do that. I also don't want to use machine guns. We just move and kill it, I think. Yeah, okay. So Soren got a broken rib, which lowers his constitution, I believe. Doof got another dex upgrade. Drill down. Fresh off the forge. Eject button. Explode and fly to a random tile. The explosion damage you. Rat roulette. Fresh out of the forge seems interesting because we can give him A water bottle. Yeah, we can. Do I want to remove Cat in the Hat though? I mean, I guess for healing. Oh no, we don't have a water bottle. We don't have a spare one. I'm gonna go back because that was too much for Soren, especially now that he only has 3 Constitution, which I think is ridiculous at this point. I would like, why can't we get any other injury? I'm gonna put Soren on with the black mushroom. We have 2 smelling salts too. We don't need the well. We need to have a way of rezzing people. Let's get rid of flour mix. I'm gonna put smelling salts on Nemi. And then let's give Ty that. Let's see. We also got Bullseye. All damage you deal until the end of the turn is critical and can't miss. Excuse me. Holy smokes! Imagine that with open wound. We may have to do that here. That could be massive. Change of plans here. I'm gonna give Soren the smelling salts in case he goes down. No. Flash Flood. That's gonna hurt our burn now, of course. Well, here we go, everybody. It's this or nothing. Yeah, that destroys our burn plan. And it also destroys our movement too, so pretty much one of the worst things that probably could have happened for us. Although we don't have to worry about the Scalding Orb anymore. We can heal infinitely with our water bottles. But we cannot hit anything from here. Okay, Soren's gonna have to heal. I'm gonna make him heal himself and also give 8 mana here. If we can get the Crater Maker here, this flood is horrible. I want to get the mech suit out, but at the same time, I want to keep this thing away from us for now until we can get everyone in position. Well, this is ambush phase. Yeah, let's just keep the shriek. Let's keep the shriek up. Get some damage here. We don't need a pogo on anything right now. Okay, it's feared and confused. Okay, we gotta hit it. We need to make sure we're not standing in front of it or to the side of it, though. That's hitting him? I guess he is to the side of it. Ty, just stop what you're doing. No. Oh. Doof is at 2 HP. He needs to be healed immediately. I think the poison's gonna down him. Just an absolute terrible, terrible round of RNG. Tower defense is actually terrible, and it also got the all stats up from hitting the turkey. Yeah, this is over. It could not have been worse for us. This ain't happening, team. Tower defense is awful for this. We need to get the mech suit up and just try to rush. We can cryo freeze him. I don't want to stun him though. And this, by the way, the rain also completely counters our cryo heal play too, so. We're gonna be able to get to heal him at least. Or never mind, we were stunned. Confused proc twice. I don't think this is in front of him, but he's in a safe spot right now. I don't want to attack him because we need to heal. We gotta be so careful with our positioning here. I'm trying to give. Is Doof is not gaining mana? Why was he not gaining mana there? I don't know, man. I don't know, Mugenics. I don't know. Well, Doof will get 20 HP just from being in the mech, I think. Okay, yeah, so the mech suit has its own HP. That's good. We just wait here. Tower defense is just such a terrible, terrible, terrible ability for this fight. $26 crit though. There we go. Come on, Ty. Earn your keep here. All these attacks here. That's what I'm talking about. We can even immobilize him, I believe. Or no, we can't. He's not in range. So 6 reach there for Nemi. Okay, Sora needs to heal himself. I don't think Nemi can get in range yet. I mean, we can, but Nemi's gonna get hurt real bad. Let's move Nemi. We need to get Nemi in position to hit him with open wounds. I don't know which way he's gonna be running to. Again, I don't really want to hit him here because we know that his attack is not going to do anything. So I think we just hold. It's just awful, man. This is the last turn here that we can do anything, so we got to kill him now. 15 hit there. 15 hit again. No crits. He's got 42 HP left. We have enough just for one. So let's hit him. Use bullseye first. 12 crit there. Open wounds. 44 crit. Nemi did it. Oh, what a ridiculous setup that was in favor of the game. I mean, everything there was horrible. The tower defense was awful for that fight. The rain was awful for our burning strat and healing strat. We would not have lost Doof at the very start of that fight had tower defense not just been pinging nonstop. Ty ended up getting int, which is fine because he's poisoned. So now we just need to get the Constitution back. Always ignored shields. I like the idea of that for focus shot. Well, we are battered and limping. Doof got a broken paw and torn tendon, so it's not that big of a deal on him. But all right, well, the game is trying. It's trying to do everything it can, and we still have to go to the moon and fight Man in the Moon, which is not my favorite fight in the world, but it is maybe my second favorite song in the soundtrack, not my first. But I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great Easter weekend. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.